Now it's time for our International Motorcycle Super Show Amateur 600 race. There are the Dunlop starting lights. Not on the grid is points leader Rudy Raposo, who had problems in the warm-up this morning, and on the warm-up lap he did not make the start. And of course the light rain continues to fall here down into turn number 2. It's that 88 machine of Mark Douglas leading on a crash. 13. Tyler Kennedy goes down.
What a mess there, boy. Kennedy, who was one of our stars in the rain at Mosport 3 weeks ago, lucky not to get picked off, but boy, does that give Douglas a nice big lead at the front. In the rain, that's what it's going to take to win.
Tyler Kennedy is remounted on that number 13 machine after lining up third across the front row, but it's 88 Mark Douglas with the big lead as they head up into the roller coaster here on lap 1. The track's still very wet.
Honda rider Sean Haydorn up to second. Another great start in these dangerous conditions.
Very difficult track conditions in 042. Malcolm McKay crashes hard. That brings out a red flag.
We didn't complete one lap, so we go to a brand new start. That puts Rudy Raposo back on the grid on a wet track, but now the sun is out. Crazy conditions once again for these amateurs who suffered in 2004.
And look at this. Sean Haydorn from the second row just blasts around the outside to grab the lead. So it's Haydorn number 22, your race leader. But remember, Raposo benefited from that red flag. He was able to get his bike repaired and did make the restart. He was the points leader coming in here to Atlantic Motorsport Park, but it's 22, Sean Haydorn with the lead as they run it up into the start of the roller coaster.
So far we've seen first-time winners at all 3 of the Nationals up till now in the Amateur Series. Haydorn here has yet to win. He's been a front runner. He has had his problems. He's had a crash here already this weekend at Shuby, but he is riding just great. Of course, nobody knows what the conditions are like. We line them up again, send them out. The track's starting to dry, but you can see the water just pouring off those Pirelli full wet tires, and Haydorn is styling.
Oh, Haydorn, big save on the start-finish straightaway. He just about high-sided off of that Honda. Here he is back into turn number 1. The track is starting to dry out, but here is the battle as they work lap number 6 side by side into turn 1. That is the points leader, Rudy Raposo, on that Yamaha, right on the rear tire of Sean Haydorn. As the pace quickens, the track continues to dry out.
The question here is, Haydorn has had some frightening moments. Is he backing off? Of course, we know Rudy is the rainmeister. He has been brilliant every time it's rained. This is definitely the year you want to be good in the rain, and it looks right now as if Rudy might have the measure of our leader.
And of course, Raposo, who has the points lead, does not won a race as yet. He takes a look on the inside of Haydorn. He was second at our last round to Darren James, and those 2 riders came in pretty close in the points. Raposo all over Haydorn as they run it up through the roller coaster, and he'll blow by for the lead.
Beautiful pass there, and Rudy now is down to the last lap. He is really starting to show his form, the form we expect of him in the rain.
4 amateur 600 sport bike nationals. Looks like we're going to have 4 different winners. To the line, Rudy Raposo brings that R6 Yamaha checkered flag out as he will win his first national of the year.
To be fair to the Rainmeister, it wasn't raining for this one, just very wet but sunny. Raposo confirmed as our winner. Haydorn very strong for second. Beauchageur charging up to third. Lavoie and Halliburton rounding up the top 5. When we look at the rest of the running order, the older Kawasaki of Corey Canfield, heir to the AMP legacy started by Jack, finishes a strong 7th in front of his home crowd. Moving on to our point standings here in International Motorcycle Super Show 600 action. Raposo in the lead by a little from James with 2 rounds to go. Lavoie moves up to third thanks to that good run. Douglas hanging in fourth from first round winner Masansky. Meanwhile, Kennedy, Corbet, Beauchageur, Haydorn, and Spilbrose complete the top 10.
I qualified 9. I qualified with rain tires yesterday while everyone was on DOT, so I started way back, so I had to work my way up, but it paid off. Could have done better, probably started early up front, but I'll take it anyway.
First it started off dry, then it was wet, then it was drying, but it's still wet. And we didn't know what to expect, but we went with the rain tires, and the Pirelli tires, the turbine tire particularly, seems to be doing really well in these kind of conditions, and I'm very happy.
Yeah, you know what, I had a really long day, bad crash in the morning, a lot of people helped me out. Matt McBride Racing, Johnny Seton, Picot Racing, Mark Douglas hooking me up with some stuff. Dunlop tire, the new tire worked great. Royal Plumbing, Moto Paintwork, Motool. I couldn't say enough. Everyone who helped me in the pits this weekend, thank you very much.